And we're live. We're hard still waiting on a player, but we are live, and you will be hearing us. Ha ha ha! Horrible humans.
So that's how I solved world hunger.
Cool.
Unfortunately, no one will ever know because they didn't pay the subscription fee.
Yep.
Imagine if there was a paywall to be not in starvation. Oh, actually, there is. Never mind. It's a paywall. No access to people with no money to actually get food. I mean, I would love it if there were no borders and everyone could receive equal food.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening in our lifetime.
My ex-professor tried to get me to write a PhD on that.
How'd that go?
Because my master's was in refugee law, and like when I wanted to try and see if I could do a PhD, she tried to convince me to do on can we get rid of borders in their entirety?
The answer is yes. We can, we just won't. Because we're humans.
You see, it depends how you define border, but like, let's not get too like.
No, I'm saying I'm just saying like we can. It's just it's just a concept we made up. There's no line on the stand that kind of says this is the place that
There is no physical line for borders unless one has been built by that specific place.
Yeah, I mean, there's one place that is an exception.
Yeah.
They made it. They made lines.
You could say they drew lines in the sand.
Well, they make more than the drawing. They actually like put stuff on top of it, so it's very obvious where the border is.
They even have crossings. There's some tunnels going under them.
Yep. Very, very interesting. So, how did everyone sleep? Is everyone awake?
I actually had a decent night's sleep last night.
Wow. Aren't you rude?
A new parent getting a good night's sleep, it's unheard of.
Get out! Just kidding. It's not allowed. What is this?
Yeah, it was Ben.
And Ben's back.
Welcome back, Ben.
I was only changing back to my push to talk.
Oh shit! The sugar-free one.
It's crazy.
But I'm still playing around in my head around the idea of a Dungeons and Dragons cookbook, whereby like you have to roll sort of throughout it, and then you have to abide by the rules. So like let's say you roll like a 5, you only get like perception, you only get like some of the ingredients, and then you have to cook with those kind of thing. It's proper like fluid kind of. It's like a game.
You have to just make sure not to do anything which could poison you.
There's a bar in Los Angeles where they'll give you a table to roll from to order your drinks and your meals. Like you roll for your drink, your appetizer, your main course, a side dish, and a dessert.
And then you get something like the following. You get a drink that is like beer, and then you get a starter that is like, I don't know, black pudding.
Yeah, there is a list of like shots, cocktails, and a few like jokey drinks where they put, I don't know, like chili oil or something in there with it, or make it taste like really weird, or it's like a black licorice drink of some kind. Just they put some weird ones on there because you gotta punish the low rollers.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the Donkey Kong, Ben?
I mean, I do. I'm surprised you do.
There's a bar in Edinburgh that does a similar thing with one of its drinks.
Yeah.
Currently, it is themed from the Upside Down.
Oh, you mean Stranger Things?
Yep. It's called Cocktail Geeks, and one of their drinks you have to roll a d20, and that determines how many drops of hot sauce go into your drink.
That's
So-
amazing.
Yeah.
So, do we want to do already the recap? Since he will be joining shortly, according to what we know. No? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting for an answer. Any answer will do.
You want me to do the recap instead?
I mean, you can, or you can assign someone else to read the recap. Except for me.
I'll do it. It's been a while.
Okay.
So the group trudge into the swamp after hours to set up camp, and a strange figure approached, and after some convincing, spoke with the group about assisting them with gathering items of hope in order to find a way to leave the realm and hopefully bring him and possibly some more people with them, or freeing the whole realm if possible. Introduced himself as Ulrich the Lich, the group reluctantly end up agreeing and take on this particular task, while also explaining to Matthias and Brightscale that the time and place they come from no longer exists in the same way they knew it. The Lich then asked them to come up with a name or a symbol for the group so they can be symbols to others. He leaves them a sending stone and a light to keep the mist at bay for the night, allowing them to rest.
We didn't actually do the rest yet, I believe.
Not yet,
You
no.
guys were. I think that even though he's not here yet, we can start with just a discussion about. I mean, you did a discussion out of character about the symbol and all that. Would you like to do that discussion in character?
I think it would be a good idea to do it in character.
So, who wants to start with suggesting something and then eventually reaching? We can reach the what you actually reached. Not everyone at once, please.
I actually would like everyone to do it at once. That's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, but we
I
are.
hate them.
Circle of light.
I'm sorry, what?
What, you don't like it?
I mean, it's a bit pretentious, don't you think?
So's naming a group most of the time.
I can't believe we have to do this stupid shit. Why on earth do we have to come up with a name for a group of all things? We're not exactly your typical adventuring party.
Because if we pick up any more strays, it's going to be quite a mouthful to go name by name.
I would vote that if we need to have a name, we should choose one that isn't too much of a mouthful. So Circle of Light sounds fine to me.
That suggests we're all affiliated with a druid circle of some kind.
It doesn't necessarily.
By association, we are technically.
Or we just stand in a circle with torches.
That is true.
I cast ring light.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we might get some eyebrows from some rangers and druids.
All right. And
It's got to be a name that when we enter a town, it's not, oh, there's those guys who just did this thing that one time. It's got to be, oh, there's these guys, let's run for our lives, or hide your daughters, or, it's got to be something along those lines.
I love how specific you're being, Pip.
All right, sorry, hide your sons then, in your case.
You know what? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, but no.
But you see my point, though, doesn't it? Like, I agree, it has to be something, it's good for our brand to attract new people if we have a name.
We have a brand now.
Yeah. Like, we go into a town, we want people to want to come to us and be like, we'll help you.
the whole point of this is to create fame, to get known, to
I think it's more to provide
heroes.
hope, but sure.
Well, sure, but to do that, you can't say these indiscriminate people over here that it did good. They provide so much hope, You need to actually be a known figure.
I suppose it just kind of grates against me slightly. I don't exactly. I've never been. Well, okay, I worked briefly with the Janissar, but their naming sense wasn't exactly great either. Well, if we're going to do something like this, then it needs to be something that we all have in common. It can't just be partly in common, or something that binds us together. What is it about all of us that binds us together?
Well, my most important point would be that, again, it shouldn't be too convoluted.
It'd be pretty punchy as well. Nice and
We're
quick.
good at getting ourselves lost in the wilderness.
Hmm.
And that's
And
even
other
with
rivers.
our specialities.
We have specialities.
We do have a tendency to kind of get transported to random places.
I don't know
Even
any other
before
group.
my item.
I don't
that
know any
gave
other
up.
group that's transferred from different planes as much as we have.
I'm sure there are, but yes, granted, we've had a lot of that.
Lost and found.
And he kind of looks at Matthias and Brightscale, thank you. He looks at Brightscale and Matthias as he goes, well, I suppose that's another thing. We're all from different time periods and worlds in the case, and he nods at Sidvari as he says that.
Something planar, maybe?
The Planar Collective?
That will get us. I'm sure that will get us enemies very quickly.
Also
Why?
sounds like a much bigger operation than just us lot.
Hmm.
The Planar Travelers?
Yeah, that a lot of. I mean, you could probably call anyone who travels to a different plane of existence a planar traveler.
Are you going to just shoot down ideas or provide any?
We're a contradictory bunch, aren't we? Like, we've got so many different beliefs and ideologies. It's like, I don't know. I'm struggling to think of the word, but it seems like we're...
A pack of contradictions.
Yeah.
That somehow works.
Well, I suppose you could say. Oh, that sounds a bit pretentious. You could say.
Anything's going to sound that. Anything we pick is going to
You
sound
could say
pretentious.
something that would fit us. Pretentious, that does fit some people here.
Well, think about
Eyes,
it.
Pip.
And I know this is a bit close to home, and I'm sorry, Matthias Brightscale, but we're, like I said, we're all from different time periods. So you could say we're like somewhat like a paradox in a way. A collective paradox. We've traveled to different planes. We've traveled to different timelines. We've created a timeline. No offense. We got people from that said timeline.
Help run, it's the paradox, people. That works for me.
Paradox pack, maybe.
Pardon?
The paradox pack.
I mean, I know you haven't been with us as long, Matthias Brightscale, but yeah, it kind of fits. We're all tied together. Regardless of how we've been tied together, we are tied together by circumstances outside, and I'd like to think that at least us four are, in a way, a pack of sorts. We've certainly travelled together long enough.
I would also appreciate if you stopped saying tied together. Pip's looking a little excited.
I can just see Pip kind of starting to take out the rope. Tied together!
What do you think, Pip?
I like that. I think we are a bit of a pack. Packs fight sometimes. Packs, but they ultimately stick together, and that's the one thing you can say we always have done is stick together throughout it all. We had plenty of opportunities to go our separate ways, but we have somehow stuck together like a true pack.
What does everyone else think?
Not a terrible. Yeah.
Should we make membership cards?
I really don't think that's necessary.
What about initiation ceremonies? Should someone want to hear of our fame and want to join the Paradox pack? Can we just I don't know, strip them naked and make them do something? To initiate them.
What is it about you and stripping people naked, Pip?
It's not something. It's just something that people do. All right, it's part of any kind of group or crew.
I don't think you should hang out with those people anymore.
I'm sure Brightscale would agree that it's not something that we druids practice a lot.
I think that someone should question the origins of Pip and what is happening in that village. Because I'm just saying. It's what we do normally. People enter the room, we dress.
I think if someone sticks with us long enough, I think that just automatically gives them membership, I suppose.
It isn't something we really sign up for, right? It's just a circumstance of occupation.
Yeah. It's easy to stick with people when nothing goes wrong. It's a damn sight harder to stick with them when nothing's going right.
Ain't that the truth?
I wonder if the next town will have some needles and ink.
You're thinking tattoos, I can already do that, but no, we are not getting matching tattoos.
What? Why not? Can we at least vote on it?
No, I wasn't going to
If
suggest
we all
matching
say
tattoos.
yes-
I was going to tattoo ignore me on Pip's head.
Now that I might agree to.
I think
Just a
maybe
question,
give
which
it a-
head?
Yes.
I think there's only one that would fit on, to be fair.
Why?
I could get a magnifying glass and I can write really small.
I'll let you know that I'm very well endowed, he says in character.
Good to know.
Even,
I could do it in cursive.
I mean, granted, that might be true, but Pip, you're a halfling, so well endowed for a halfling.
I have to.
It's racist over here.
I have to say something though. I would guess that every one of you already saw each other naked at this point. I mean, I'm guessing you every now and then went to clean yourself and such, unless everyone went hiding around, which would be very weird. I'm guessing the party orders already seen each other.
Maybe not so much Matthias and Brightscale, but yeah.
We're still new.
Still nude.
I didn't expect the question, what should we name our party, to lead directly to how often have we seen each other naked?
At least 3 times a day.
It's important. It's important questions. You need to quantify these things.
Yeah, you're true. It's important to know.
Well, I suppose that's decided. I suppose we can let him know our decision in the morning. As long as everyone's in agreement.
Yeah. See how it fits, and if in a few days' time we find it doesn't fit, maybe change it then. But I think it sounds good enough.
Venice looks over to... Go on, sorry.
What if We all get matching tattoos, but just the initials.
What? PP?
I know.
Just laughs.
I know exactly where you could put that tattoo.
Underneath a bar that says HP.
No. I mean, can be also on your underwear, kind of, in the front. PP.
Jonathan, how artistic are you feeling?
Sorry, please repeat.
I said, how artistic are you feeling?
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that one because I heard something completely different.
I think you and I heard the same thing.
How autistic are you feeling?
Yeah.
That's what I initially heard. So
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I think my accent just sucks. Blah, blah.
Nothing wrong with your accent.
No, it's definitely nothing wrong with the accent.
that was literally just my brain.
Fair enough.
Why?
I had an idea, but don't know how well I could pull it off if you've got the tattooing skill.
I don't have the skill. I can write. Not that it would be painful.
If you want someone with experience with tattoos, I usually have to do tattoos for a spell.
I've not actually done that in a while.
Sorry, I broke off. That's because none of you have actually discharged the initial tattoo.
Interesting.
Where is that thing?
Wherever I last placed it on you.
I do wonder, though, if with all the time that has went by, would the skin have already, died out and the tattoo went away?
I mean, to be fair, it's a magical tattoo.
Also, I believe that cycle takes about 7 years, Tom. So,
Really?
unless we've encountered some really big time dilation, no, it would not.
I mean, just skin dilation, just time dilation for the skin.
Skin dilation.
Although,
A new science invented for it.
To be fair, though, hasn't Jonathan aged like 10 years?
Also, Jonathan has been undead for a while.
So I mean,
Just
that's
saying.
a different case. You were talking about us generally, and in that case, I would have to disagree.
Well, I actually would disagree with you as well, for one simple reason. You've been exposed to so many things that cut you, stab you, burnt you,
Oh, I was
freeze
just talking
you.
about your skin's natural cycle of exchanging its surface.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I was more like the group itself, but yes, I get what you mean.
I mean, it's supposed to be a magical tattoo anyway, so I don't think, unless it's like a dispelling effect of some kind, I don't think it's going to fade off that quickly.
I don't even remember getting the tattoo, so...
It was either tiger or frog you got, I just don't remember which one.
Good. If you didn't write it down, then you don't have it anymore.
Did you write it down?
I'm checking and I can't see it. No.
You can try, Pip.
Is it persuasion?
I would say so. I mean, actually, it depends. Are you honest about it, or are you trying to fool it?
I'm trying to use my natural charisma.
Yeah, that's both deception and persuasion are natural charisma.
Okay. So I'll probably go for persuasion then.
Sure, go for it.
Please be a nat 20. Damn it.
1 sec. I will say that you have disadvantage due to what you're doing.
Okay. Never mind.
It doesn't really matter to you because you already rolled badly, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
So
You-
I'm guessing you tried
you
to do it in
find-
in the quiet corner kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah, you see Pip kind of sidle away towards Fenris's sister.
Could you please roll stealth? What's your passive perception, Fenris?
18.
So you would notice Pip. I mean, you don't hear what they're saying, to be clear, because he's speaking silently. But he's kind of seeming to be talking quietly to the side to your sister. And at some point,
Isn't she
he seems
still
to be.
unconscious?
I would say that at this point, no.
Okay, that's fine.
And he seems to at some point kind of look towards you, not necessarily point at you, as she seems to respond afterwards. Before he seems to be, I'm guessing. I mean, actually, no. Pip, how would you look after you get a no?
Rejection. Yeah. I will look quite disappointed. Not like crushing disappointment, but just general like disappointment.
There was no slap though. So
okay. Fenris will immediately look in that direction and go, Pip, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just group matters,
Jasmine, what is he doing?
he tried to convince me to convince you to get a tattoo.
Why don't we give it a bit of time before we decide something like that?
Also,
Probably for the best.
I'm not sure I want to get a tattoo that says PP.
Pip,
Yes?
no.
Don't just say no like I'm some kind of naughty child. I appreciate that.
I think Jasmine's more mature than you are.
Aren't you basically just a naughty child?
Oi, enough with the short jokes.
How are you feeling, Jasmine? I know there's been a lot to take in.
Better without the mist right around us.
Yeah. That, unfortunately, is something that we'll have to get used to while we're here. I think it's time we started filling you guys in on perhaps some blanks about the situation.
Go on.
Go on.
All right, so I'll start, but guys, feel free to chip in because this is their survival we're talking about here. This plane of existence isn't exactly. It's not exactly a happy plane of existence. It's probably an understatement, but it's that accurate. The mists, for one, they tend to confuse you, addle you, place you in random places depending on how long you stay there. We've had to traverse with rope tied around us just to get past sometimes, and even that's not always 100% successful. We've been separated because of them. I'm fairly sure there's usually fins in there that get conjured sometimes, but I can't say that with any certainty. And they basically act as our prison, I suppose. They keep us here.
The mists generally mess with you, so when they arrive, be wary.
See.
Also, the people here, they're generally a superstitious lot, but I think, from what I've gathered, if you're at least human looking, they'll tolerate you. If you tend to be less human looking or normal looking, and he points to his fiery hairs, he says that, then they don't necessarily tolerate you that as well.
They seem to be fairly friendly if they don't feel threatened by your presence. So I think it's more of a fear of the unknown.
Yeah, that
Also-
makes sense.
Also, we're kind of persona non grata in the main town of Barovia because of a misunderstanding.
Right.
Kind of long story short, we got accused of killing a kid, and I'm not sure that ever got cleared up.
And we weren't even around the place, but we arrived back to town to it happening, and they thought that we caused it.
Not ideal.
And then we ran away.
Yes, indeed.
My suggestion was we stuck around, but I was outvoted in that circumstance.
So we'll have to tread lightly then, I guess.
You two should be okay, but as long as you associate with us or with us, if we go near that area, then yeah, there'll be a problem.
Usually I would critique Fenris if he's being overly negative, but in this case he is absolutely spot on. This place is an absolute nightmare.
There's a lot of undead creatures around. We know of at least one coven of witches that are also around. Yeah, this place is definitely not for the faint of heart. And Jasmine, I know this sounds scary, but this is something you need to know. Anything you see out here could be a threat, and I mean a big threat.
Even trees.
Even especially the trees.
Actually, we're in a forest where they could move.
Seems to be looking at trees again.
We should be safe for now, thanks to the person. And he kind of raises an eyebrow as he looks at Senmari and says that we met earlier, but we can't guarantee that will always be the case.
And one more thing, if you see a bird, it is best to try and kill it.
Not all birds Pip.
No, I'm genuinely not messing about here. Those birds are like spies, right? Like they're never anything good. So the more birds we can kill, the better. Surely.
The ones we need to be concerned about are the ravens.
Okay, so kill all ravens. Got it.
Ravens bad.
Also, if you or I, Brightscale, take the form of raven, we'll have to be careful about Pip's trigger-happy bow.
Maybe just don't do ravens then for a while. Maybe like a starling or a wren.
We have a few safe spots. Valaki is fairly decent with us, or at least it was when we left. And we know someone there who is willing, who at least in the past has been willing to treat us, act as a guarantor, so to speak. So it's not all bad, regardless of your misgivings with him, Pip.
I think if we're looking for allies, obviously we've got this new guy, but we've got people floating about, haven't we?
The Silver Dragon might also be willing to treat with us now.
A dragon?
Yeah, there's a Silver Dragon trapped here in a tower. Not far from Valaki, actually, thinking about it.
That one was actually rather friendly.
Or at least his ward.
Uncommonly so for this plane.
What else? Oh, I don't see it happening in the future, but we weren't kidding when we said we've had a few planar jumps. We've been to a completely different world sphere, albeit our spirits have.
At one point when we got affected by some sort of sleep magic, our souls traveled into yet another plane and inhabited bodies there. And once we exited that plane, we got back into our own bodies. That was a weird one.
A little bit. We've also been on this planes version of. I suppose you could possibly call it like a demi-plane of death of some kind, but yeah, we've been there. We also spent some time in your world, Sinmar, and I'm not 100% sure how much of that was actually real or not.
I believe that to have been a representation from my understanding. I'm not quite sure how, because it kind of got pulled back, you know? It became more dreamlike at the end.
See, Matthias Brightscale, aren't you glad you've joined us now? We've done... Aren't you pleased?
The version of my world, while it seemed very much like the real thing, seemed much more like a imitation. In hindsight.
Fenris also looks toward Jasmine. Also, this is perhaps the part that's more pertinent to you. We're all from different time periods. I think I mentioned it briefly before, but I'm from... sorry, Tom, just a quick reminder. Is she from 1472 or 1473?
2, if I remember correctly.
Well, you said you're from 1472. I'm actually 8 years in your future. I arrived here from 1480, Dale reckoning.
Wait, then what will happen to you?
I don't know how it will work if we eventually find a way out of this place. I don't know if we'll go back to the same time period or if we'll go back to where we were in the timeline. I honestly don't know.
Our goal is to try and unravel all this. So part of the goal is to find out how to mend that discrepancy.
Yeah, because I'm fairly sure most of us don't particularly want to go back to the same time period. I mean...
Well, I am the only one not from the same world as all of you. While I do like my world of origin, I don't have a particularly strong connection. I didn't have too many cherished relatives or anything. I grew up an orphan, so if the choice comes up, I might travel with one of you to wherever you go.
I'd certainly welcome you, although where I'd be going to isn't exactly a... Well, Fenris looks to Jasmine like he's trying to make a decision. There is something I'll need to talk to you about later, Jasmine, but we'll do that in private, okay?
Right.
But... No, I don't know how much to believe, but I know I have it on good authority that our sister and mother are here as well. And
Here?
my aim is to find them. Yeah, here in this realm.
Why would they be here?
Again,
Another
that's something
thing to discover.
Well, that, and also this kind of ties into what I need to discuss with you later. Okay, we'll talk about it later when we got some time, just us.
She seems confused at best.
Pip here, I believe you're from 1482, Dale Reckoning.
Be happy about that.
And Jonathan, and he points his thumb at Jonathan, is around 1478. And these two are from a completely different time. From a timeline that, and again, I'm sorry for this, guys, but they're from a timeline that no longer exists.
You destroyed the timeline.
It's complicated, but
another way to view it is that we created a loop in the time. They exited the loop, and then we closed the loop. So the loop they exited from doesn't exist. Time isn't as simple as to say create or destroy. Don't try to not bother your head too much with it.
Cash would love this conversation.
I know, right? I think Tio would also be banging his head against the wall. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion about it, and I know our benefactor, our guarantor Jonas, is also from, I think he's at least a good 50, 100 years in the past from where he was pulled into this realm, right?
So where are we currently?
We know we're in Barovia. Where in Barovia is a whole other matter.
And Barovia is...
I would kind of look at her.
Barovia is kind of this undefined place between places. People are stranded here against their will.
Sort of like a bubble between the planes.
You could say that.
That's my understanding of it.
Hmm.
So you know the future. She looks at you.
We know
Fenris.
one possible future.
I know events that have happened in my past.
So what happened to me in your past?
I think that's best that we have that discussion before we get into that. And he looks very pained as he says that.
I am guessing nothing good. Perhaps it's better I don't know.
Fenris kind of opens his mouth to say something, then pauses and stops. Like I said, perhaps we better have a discussion in private about it. It's not going to be easy to hear.
But is it good for me to hear about my own future?
Not necessarily, because you knowing something and making a different choice doesn't necessarily create a better future.
Just a different one.
Fenris, just think about it, whether you should tell me the future.
I'll just say that it will depend entirely on... Then Fenris thinks for a moment. It will depend entirely on how sister and mother are doing.
Well, we probably should go rest now.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot to take in. Fenris looks away for a moment and says, how are you are you hungry?
Oh? No, actually. I'm
Need a
good.
drink or anything?
No, I'm feeling good.
All right.
Maybe this traveling through planes made me not hungry.
Possibly. Either way, we'll try and get you we'll try and get you a pack and so on. If you're going to be traveling with us, at least for the short term, it's best to get you some survival gear for out here in the wilderness.
She nods as she goes towards the tree to go rest.
But we were all inside already.
I did too.
No, you were discussing with the Lich outside. If you want to go in, you can.
Yeah, I thought the Lich left us with the
Yeah,
the
but
light
no one
and
actually
went
told
back
me that he
inside.
goes in, so...
Can we retcon that we have all been standing inside then to discuss?
Sure.
Yeah, it would make more sense for her waking up as well and talking to Pip first and the rest of us.
Sure. So should we let the long rest happen?
I think so.
Yeah.
Long rest has happened. Nothing interesting has happened during the night. I will assume you still guarded, but nothing interesting happened.
That is good.
Now, I'm guessing you want to keep traveling the same direction?
Well, first of all, how does it look outside? Does it look like the mists,
Drifty and
I suppose?
dark.
No improvement in that regard, then.
Ooh. It's actually worse than yesterday.
Actually, give me a few moments. I meant to get food ages ago, but I'm going to go get it now. I'll be right back.
Go. Mm-hmm. I blame Micro. I don't know for what.
It's all my fault.
Something is your fault.
I will now die of depression.
Instantly.
Oh, no.
It's like instant death.
It all hit me. It hits me all at once. It's too much to bear.
Years of depression suddenly hit you in one single second.
Yes. It all stacks.
That would be a spell. Emotions all at once.
Stacked depression nighttime.
Oh no, it would be. I mean, the spell should be like you roll on a random table, and according to what the rest of your life would have been.
How many years of emotion hit you all at once?
Yeah.
So take psychic damage accordingly. Emotional overload. There you go. That's the
There
name.
you go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We have discussed a new spell, but you ruined it.
I
now
have
because you
invented a
came
new
back.
spell while you were away. Yes.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It's called emotional overload.
So, the next morning, do you want to keep traveling the same direction? Do you want to do something else? Do you want to just stand and look around forever?
I do believe this benefactor said he would come back and provide a way out of this mist.
No,
And I think we're in the years. Didn't he? I'm sure he said something along those lines that he'd be a guide.
I'm pretty sure he said that if we were to agree to take up a name and become like,
No,
heroes
what I mean
or-
is that he didn't say that he will come back. He said that you can contact him.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
the
right.
standing stone. We can.
we have the
contact
standing
if we
stone,
want.
yeah. So that's the detail I misremembered.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a means to contact him whenever we feel like getting out of this place.
Yeah, you like this place.
Before we proceed, what about Mike?
I said to, for now, go on, because I told him that currently there's no battle, and nor is there any...
circumstances beyond.
Nor is there any deep RP currently going on, so I
Yeah.
just he said to go on, and he will join us as soon as he can.
Okay, that's fine.
If we'll get to a point in which I think that it's, he should be there, I'll stop there, but...
Mhm.
I'm giving him updates as we go.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, Fenris will say, well, here it goes. Fenris will pull out the sending stone and then speak through it. Hello?
Greetings.
We've come up with a name and we're ready to leave this area if you're willing to guide us out.
I should be able to assist in a few hours.
All right. Should we wait here for the time being then?
Whilst I am preparing, would you like to tell me the name?
Ben just kind of sighs and he says, "We came up with the name Paradox Pack due to our circumstances."
You can travel in the meantime. I can find you easily.
Any particular direction we should try from where we are?
No, not really. There's no real direction that you should take in the meantime. But exploration is always beneficial.
All right. Talk to you later then, I guess.
You just hear this tick before he doesn't answer you anymore.
All right. Well, actually, is the Sending Stone like broadcast all around, and at least within group hearing, or is it? I'm not sure. I've never used these before.
You speak to it.
But can they hear? Can everyone else?
And others hear the guy speak?
Oh yeah. As long as they are close enough. I mean, if they are like 200 feet away, no. But
Sending Stone's on speaker.
Loudest volume, please. I want everyone to hear this. Boombox. Sending Stone boombox. So, do you wish to travel? Do you wish to wait? Do you wish to eat a ravioli?
As well travel, see what we can discover, right?
No, we're supposed to be looking out for items of hope, and who knows, maybe we'll find one nearby, although I'm sure he would have mentioned if that was the case.
Do you want to keep traveling the same direction? Do you want to go in a different direction?
From what he says, going any direction is equally valid. So let's just choose one and try and stick to the same direction.
Jasmine, stay close to the center of the party, okay?
Very well. Which direction, though? I mean, do you want to continue the last direction you went? Because you did travel a certain direction last day.
Why not? You know.
Yeah.
If you want to travel a different direction, just tell me, and then we can roll a direction.
Let's go.
Same direction's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Pip, since you're guiding them, why don't you roll survival? Nice. So you keep taking them through this location. The place is dark and the mist is it keeps your vision very limited. Even though it's daylight, daylight barely reaches the floor itself. So it's like constantly going about in dim light in the open air. The floor keeps being this wet mess, basically a marsh still, as you keep traveling northwards. The scent becomes, as you travel about a few hours northwards, starts having this sweet smell to it, like someone's been cooking not too far away from you.
I was going to say that smell can be associated with corpses, can't it? When it's been long enough, or at least in a wet area.
Could happen, but you do see something in the distance.
Okay.
Welcome to the map.
What do we see?
What do these elven eyes see?
What do you see?
Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Can.
Also see a structure.
Indeed. So in the distance, you can see a structure of some kind, a housing probably, or something of the likes, that seems to be standing on wooden poles, basically, that hold this entire structure above the water and the wetness. There seemed to be some light kind of showing through the wooden structure, kind of through the small spaces between. Yeah. So yeah, you can choose to either go towards it or decide to go around it, whatever you want.
Is there a lot of ambient noise at the minute, or is it fairly quiet?
Very quiet, though there is a sweet smell coming from it.
This might be a weird question. Are there any? What's the foliage like around it?
You can basically see, but most of it is under the water, under the wetness of the ground, and it seems to be decaying and such, since it's a marsh.
Okay.
So basically, what you would expect in a marsh.
Is it marshy water right in front of us here to the right, or?
So I'll just point it out. This is more watery part. This is more higher ground, so less wet. Still wet though. I mean, just to be clear, it's still muddy, just less.
Understood.
And you will just stand there and look.
I mean, I have a option to step into mud or wait for my companions to move. Then I'm standing right.
Yep.
Do you think we should go through the deep watery bit and try and be stealthy? But if we're caught out, then we're pretty much in trouble if they're hostile. Or shall we just walk along the higher ground, act like, go quietly, but it gives us a sense of we're not thieves if we are caught and they are friendly.
I forgot to actually put one thing. So sorry, Joe. There was a light supposed to be there, so now I'm just put the light there. Sorry. So it wasn't. It's not a new light. I'm just forgot to put the light to the source where it's supposed to be. Yeah. No, sorry.
I'm gonna say let's go cautious with this. We're back in Barovia now, so we need to be more careful about who we interact with and so on. So I would say, if you want to take a close look, we can, but let's do it in as stealthy a way as possible.
Mario, I don't know if you and I could shadow step towards it in one leap and the others that can transform into a bird can go as a bird. We can pretty much scout out all aspects of it and come back.
You can hear a wooden door creak open and then shut.
Fenris will kind of say, "Hide quick," and then we kind of move to the side so we can get into the bushes here.
Sure.
The same.
Where is what I'm wanting to do? Trying to be quiet.
Would help, wouldn't it?
I become one with the tree. I am the tree.
You are one with the tree.
Although I am kind of slow with things I want to do because I'm on a touchpad and on one screen, so.
Very nice.
Matthias,
I will
I get advantage.
shadow step over to this tree, I believe. There's a tree there. It's hard to see it.
Oh, well, I'll stick him in front of the bushes because this is not hiding.
For now, I'll ignore price scale.
I suppose Jasmine would be hiding with me.
Yep.
Do you want to describe how you badly stealthed?
I think just because of his size, he's having trouble sloshing through the water, so he's making quite a bit of noise before he gets on land, and then catches a foot on a root and just eats shit straight into the mud.
You can hear from a distance. There's no reason to hide from me.
Great.
I don't know who you are, but I have no interest in harming you.
You'll forgive us a little caution, wouldn't you?
course. Middle of the marsh. I would assume caution is suggested, preferred. Are you alone?
Back up.
And Mary will kind of step into the light.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not.
I'll kind of try and give a hand to get them up.
Some a bit lost.
Well, I do have light inside, and if you wish, I have some interesting items for sale.
I do believe we could use a respite from those wet conditions, and perhaps we could trade if that's what you're suggesting.
If it is interesting for you. If not, then you can at least dry up and then continue your travels.
Fenris will get close to Pip and say, we'll follow this for now, but let's just be cautious about this.
Do you want me to remain back here, and do you want us to remain back here?
On the one hand, I want to keep Jasmine away from anything potentially harmful, but at the same time...
Samara will shadow step across this because wet feet.
We better go inside. I'd rather she remain close by rather than outside here. Just be ready.
He opens the gate so you can easily enter without wetting yourself.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Fenris will kind of coax Jasmine and start making his way.
Jonathan and Pip, do you go in or do you want to stay hidden?
When Jonathan sees everyone else walking over, he'll eventually walk over.
Yeah.
I just sulk as he's walking over. That was a tree.
All right. Fenris will let Jasmine climb up. Is this like a stair or something?
No, just I mean there is a light, height difference, but it's not like a height thing. It's just
like a ramp, more so maybe.
Yeah, it's like the ramp kind of thing.
He'll let, since he can see where Matthias is, he'll let Jasmine go first so that she's between Matthias and Mari, and then Fenris will come in behind.
Sure. You guys have been, just to be clear, I mean, I have not described it because it doesn't really affect your, characters, but you've been bitten by mosquitoes throughout this journey.
So many bugs.
And of course, Barovia has mosquitoes. Why wouldn't it?
I mean, it's in theme,
Or at least gnats. Ugh.
Barovia's run by a mosquito.
Big grand mosquito.
Oh, Senmar, I don't think you restored your health, by the way.
No, I will fix it in a minute. As I said, I have slow in action, so I'm just prioritizing walking with people right now.
Fair.
I did notice it.
Fenris will look around as he enters. The goods are, the things that he can see, does any of them...
You don't see any goods yet.
Oh, I fought here and stuff, but yeah, no, that's fine.
It just seems to be an entrance, and there seem to be some things for traveling the marsh there. Like, boots and gear and all kind of things like that. Don't be shy.
Welcome. I would walk in there. I'm just
no
stuff.
problem.
Yeah.
Did you notice that we have 4 circles now, by the way, guys?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yellow one is speed.
Oh.
So what's this tool?
This is a rack. Currently empty.
Oh, okay. So it looked interesting.
He seems to be kind of motioning towards the merchandise and saying, I have a bit of everything. Since you're on the march and you seem to, well, according to the random bunch of people, I'm guessing you're adventurers.
In the loosest sense of the term.
So you're
Fenris
not
here has
adventurers?
trouble. This Fenris here has problems with people identifying him, giving him labels. I do believe adventurers is a quite accurate term for us.
So I have potions, I have items, miscellaneous items. Tell me what you need, and I will give you some suggestions of what I have. Scrolls if you need.
Pip will whisper, is now a good time to ask about those special items and if he knows where they are?
Fenris thinks about it for a moment and mutters quietly to him in, well, I suppose in common, since we don't have a sharing language. He'll mutter in common. True, he'll kind of do in Thieves' Cant and say, hold off for the moment. Well, we are short an exploration pack, if you have any of those going.
Exploration pack? Do excuse me, what do you mean?
My sister here, she arrived in this realm without any kind of gear towards traveling the road and forest, etc. So, like an explorer's pack or something along those lines to help, so she can have her own supplies and whatnot.
Basic set of
Campaign equipment.
things.
1 second, sorry, let me just double check something. Just to check what I have, sorry, I need to open something. Could it open already? Go on, open up. Thank you. So, okay. Well, yeah, I would have an old explorer's pack if it helps you. But mostly I deal with magical items.
As long as it's in good condition, we'll take that.
Sure.
Why no
back, how
barter?
much is it in book?
I actually have no idea.
I think all the packs are 50 gold, aren't they? Or 25.
No. Let me see. I will tell you.
I could have a list of items somewhere. A backpack is 2 gold, but the items inside will add up to a bit more, I think.
10 gold pieces from what I found.
I must be thinking of 3rd edition.
Yeah, 10 gold pieces.
Alright.
So he'll ask for 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, Fenris will hand those over. He's not even going to try and haggle.
He hands you what seems to be slightly dusty, but in good condition items.
He'll hand it to Jasmine and help her adjust it if necessary.
I'm curious what items you might have you could categorize as utilitarian.
Well, I have a bag that is rather interesting, perhaps. The name is kind of confusing, perhaps, or not really calling it what it could be. The bag is called a bag of random junk.
I see. And the function?
Let me just show you the description of it. Items, misc, add. Sorry, I'm just copy pasting here. There you go.
I'll take a moment to read that.
Whose name and sense was behind it?
I made it.
Interesting.
I called it that since I couldn't really think of a good name for it.
And I get the idea of that it creates stuff, but do you just get something random, or can you affect that even?
Oh, no.
In a
You
way?
choose what you want. It's just it needs to be limited by worth.
Right.
So you needed a frying pan in a hurry.
So if I need a big spoon or
a dagger.
Right. It's an interesting item, definitely.
Before we go on, sorry.
How much would you take for such an item?
1 second, sorry. I'm just checking my notes, sorry. 1 sec.
Jonathan's going to lean towards Fenris. Hopefully it's not as much as everywhere else in this place.
Fenris just kind of sighs out loud. You're not wrong. This place can be. Ugh.
Sorry, 1 second. I need now to check my homebrew to check how much it would be worth. Self-made items. Always need to check. I forgot to actually write it, so there you go. 1 sec. Oh, that's the wrong place. Lovely. Went to the wrong place in my PDF. But I not. Where is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong PDF. That explains why I can't find it.
One thing I'm confused about with this item, though, is that it has two different places where it says how long it lasts.
What do you mean?
The item looks clearly magical and lasts for 1d4 rounds.
Yes.
The item lasts for up to 1 minute.
Oh, that's me screwing up with writing.
Which one is it?
Where do you see the... Oh, up to 1 minute.
The
Okay,
second
I see.
line and the second to last line.
No, the last... Yeah, okay. No, okay, so like this. Like this.
Okay.
Now give me a second. I'm checking now the price. Okay. So it would be this. Now where's my 100 gold.
Okay. Right. Might hear what else you have around.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, hey everyone.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. Just getting yelled at for about 30 minutes.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, no. Someone in my team didn't submit their work, and that's a whole nother issue because it's a person we've been wanting to get this done. And it's pretty there's proof that they most likely faked a weekend for themselves.
Oh hell!
So they could basically take a. She's calling it a me weekend, which I get me day, but her 3 days of freedom fucked over the team apparently because she didn't do any of the work.
Oh.
And when asked what she was thinking, because she turned in assets, the assets are hers, but they're unfinished. And when we asked her what she was intending to do with those assets, she assumed we were going to finish them for her. Now, fine and all that if the higher-ups don't have deadlines, right? A deadline wasn't met, essentially, because of this. And as one of the more senior people on the team, me and another person are taking the rap for it, even though we don't want to. So today was difficult because I pretty much had to try to find an opportunity to explain to them that there really was nothing we could do on our end, and it's not actually our fault this wasn't done. But it was hard to convince them of that.
Are you ready for D&D?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, sorry.
Who wants to kind of give a short recap of what happened now?
It's okay.
Been giving recaps as we've been going.
Yeah.
Okay. And Tom, I'm sorry for being so late again.
No, it happens.
You can't be helped.
Yeah, but we basically got done existentially explaining to Fenris' sister and quote unquote you guys who arrived here newly how terrible the plane kind of is, and we traveled a bit through the swamp while we're waiting for the guy who wants to guide us out of there to find us, and we came across this shop. This person invited us in to look at whatever items they've created.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy a bag of random junk?
It's 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
Not
sure.
too sure I should be spending my gold, but do we need one?
First, you need to log in to the campaign because you don't see it. What I'm showing.
Surely the logic is we can keep drawing out singular gold pieces, and then in 100 minutes we've earned our money back, right?
They disappear after 1d4 round.
Yeah, it says so.
You can only take out one at a time
rounds,
as well, can't you?
right, okay.
And around 6 seconds.
And plus, it's only once per minute that you can pull out the bag at the time.
I think I might have joined.
That's actually one of my only gripes with this items. Like, okay, let's say I create a rope. I have it for 6 seconds. I can only tie it to something and then it disappears. I can't use it for anything. Like, it's a bit too short.
There's another item that you might like.
Mm.
Do you deal in spell components?
No. I use them mostly to create my magical items.
And I'm sorry to ask this, but we have had some negative experience from items that have come from this realm. Do we have to worry about any potential side effects from any of these items?
I do not sell my items without telling you all that I know about the items.
Sorry, but as you can understand, we've had a bit of experience with those, so that's why I wanted to ask in a more... just to be upfront.
Of course. I have another item, though, that might fit you better if you don't like the bag of random junk.
It is an interesting item. I think, though, the chance of it lasting for such a short amount of time limits how much I would value it for my exploit.
Sure. Do you want me to show you another item that might be more useful for you?
That is... yeah, why not?
I call it the Bag of Adventure.
That actually looks pretty good.
Yes.
Although the spyglass one only lasting 1 round is a bit odd, but yeah.
I'll have to find a target to move towards.
Mm.
You don't happen to have a cleaning cloth, do you?
What for?
Just gestures to himself covered in mud.
Oh, you can go to the next room. There are some cloths you can use.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but we never actually got introduced. What is your name?
Oh, my name is, well, most of the people call me Jack.
Could you type that, please, Tom?
And it's a double A on purpose.
Were you always part of this realm, or did you get trapped here like others?
No, I am not trapped. I'm one of those that do have the approval to leave and come back as I will.
One of the ones in favor, let's say.
Indeed.
Do you, by any chance, have any books that deal with that particular subject matter?
Deal with trading?
Deal with leaving?
No. I do not explore how I do it, I just know I can do it. I've been approved by Strahd himself.
Well, it was worth a shot, I suppose. Although Fenris will insight what he's saying, see if he is actually being truthful about
Roll insight.
not having any. Here we go.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Are any of you, casters of magic?
You could say that.
I have a very interesting tome that I have acquired recently. I think it might be very interesting for you to perhaps use it. It allows you to gain magic for the day without needing to learn it.
Is it specifically limited? Oh, hang on. Never mind. 1 second.
So just to confirm, we had like a little kind of explaining to us how this world is, and now we are in a mysterious item seller's shop, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We contacted a guy that said he would. He suggested we take on a name and go be heroes of the realm to make a name for ourselves. And we contacted him and said we had thought of something and we would like him to guide us out. He said that it would probably take some hours before he would be ready to find us, and he could find us anywhere we went. And so we should just he suggested we just go explore, because no matter the direction, So we walked through the swamp and found this place.
Okay.
That is a pretty good item, to be fair. Although I've got enough spells to deal with as it is. It might be useful for someone with more limited magic, like Matthias, for example. Does it? That's another question. Does this? Well, actually, I can ask. Does this item require someone to be trained in spell casting to make use of? As he kind of looks at it.
Well, yes. You need to be able to cast spells so you can actually reach that. If you don't know how to cast spells, the only thing you will be able to do is the one cantrip.
Fair enough. Thought I'd ask for the benefit of the non-casters in our group.
Quick question, Mr. Shopkeeper Man.
Yes.
Do you have any sort of decent arrows for sale? Just to restock my supply?
I do not deal in regular merchandise.
What about magical arrows?
I might have a few, but not many. Would you be interested in some magical arrows?
I don't think I'd have the coin for them, but I can certainly peruse.
Just to clarify for you, we still have in the bag of holding like 6,000-7,000 gold.
Group. Yeah, the group gold.
I'm not sure how magical arrows will work with it on top of all of the other things that I'm already adding to the arrows.
Does the quiver say that it's limited to non-magical ammunition?
No.
No, it
Would
doesn't.
stack?
Just says to any
Yeah.
arrow.
So then it would stack.
Yeah, here we go. Can only work on non-magical arrows.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Magics are specific, so unless something says so, it stacks, but in this case it says so.
But I don't have to use the quiver.
No.
True. It might be worth looking just to see what he has.
More magical daka.
No. I have these arrows. Do you need arrows or bolts?
Just arrows, please.
Well, I have these 5 arrows. According to what I've been told, they allow the one that is using them to help him aim more correctly. They are shaped in such a way and magicked in such a way that it would allow him to better aim and hit. As well as they are quite stronger than the regular arrows, so they also do more damage. They are arrows of +2, by the way.
I see, unfortunately, I'm such a good shot that I don't need any magical arrows to do that, I'm afraid.
Never say no. That actually could be handy.
Not spending gold on fire.
Oh. Could I see those?
Of course. He hands you 5 arrows that are kind of tied together.
So, do I get any stats on them, or
It's arrow +2.
is it arrows +2? Okay.
Yeah, so it would add a +2 to hit and 2 damage.
And how much for these again?
I would ask for 25 gold per arrow.
Let me see. I might be interested in these, since I do also use a bow on occasion.
It is up to you if you wish to pay.
But look kind of around.
I would have to use from our common funds. I don't have that kind of money on myself at the moment.
That's fine. Just let me. Fenris will. Let's see. 25 gold times 5. That's 100 gold, right?
No, it's
Yes,
125.
125. Thank you. Sorry, math. Yeah, that's fine. Fenris will draw out 125 from the bag of holding and hand it over. I'll edit that now. So in a second. Do you carry any magical rings or magical armor, shields, weapons?
Rings I do. What kind of ring do you seek? Something of utility? Something else?
Let's go with utility.
Very well. 1 second, let me just check what I have here. This is not it. Where is the thingy? There it is. There it is. Okay. Not this. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just
No, it's
the
fine.
ones here. All right, found it.
Where is the bag holding? I had it open just a moment ago. Now I can't find the damn thing. Found it.
Well, I have this one.
Fenris will say, well, this might certainly interest Pip. Do you have anything else of utility?
Rings again?
Perhaps.
Or something else?
Yeah, geared towards rings, but perhaps more nature-based or druidic in nature.
I do not have anything druidic. I can offer you other things.
Certainly, I'll take a look at your selection.
How much is the Ring of Company?
That would be 1 second. Sorry, I'm just checking my prices.
Mhm.
That would be 400 gold.
Pip's having an internal battle.
I figured he would.
You see him staring at the ring and then staring at his own Ring of Zirath and, weighing up both of them.
You can wear both.
Like,
You have 5 fingers on each hand.
yeah, I can only attune to a certain
Right.
number of things, can't I?
Yep.
I don't know if that one requires attunement, does it?
What I wrote. What did I write? Attunement? No.
I missed it. I forgot to check if.
Does it
No,
say?
it doesn't require
No.
attunement.
Oh, what? So I could just create a perfect lover every night and I don't have to attune to it.
Yeah. Just notice the last sentence there.
Yeah. That's not a drawback.
I mean,
Yeah.
Also, it's an
Yeah,
illusion,
kinda
so
funny
it's
with
just
the
an
discussion.
illusion. You can't actually, touch it.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be completely fine. Fenris. I think it would have great value for us to have a magic missile on, I'm very reliant on arrows. I think having magic missile as another ranged attack would be really, really beneficial, and I really think we should get this ring. For me.
yeah, I kind of figured you'd be interested, and I draw out the 400 gold and just hand it to him.
Holy shit, that was easy.
Fenris is like, I'm not going to argue with you because you're the one who got these funds at the end of the day, but just bear in mind, just keep any antics to yourself, especially considering my sister's here.
She's welcome to join in.
Fenris will immediately turn towards Pip like he's going to grab him.
Right, I'm sorry.
Fenris, Pip, I tolerate a lot, but that is a line you don't dare cross. Got it?
Perhaps you might have an item that could protect an individual.
Sorry, what was that, Sinmari?
You might have an item that might protect an individual. She's asking the shopkeeper.
I
guy.
do have something that helps against certain aspects of, well, Protecting a individual? 1 second. Give this to Jonathan.
I mean, to be fair, Jonathan could probably be the most benefited from that one. Do you have anything that will help protect another individual? Like if I was like a ring of shielding, for example, just to protect my sister, for example, or something along those lines.
Rings normally protect the one that wields it.
Do you have any items like that? Something that I can use to protect others?
I don't believe it needs to be a ring, medallion, something else.
I have an item that you cannot use in order to help her, but could help her to keep herself safe. It's a rope. Just type it a second.
No problem. Clickety clack clack.
There you go. Well, I wrote it badly, but 1 second, I'll just fix that.
So, if I'm reading this correctly, is this essentially rope trick, just with a few more limitations?
Well, it doesn't go up, it goes down. Also, it's not really rope trick because it's not a otherworldly kind of thing. It's just opens a opening in the floor for up to 1 hour, where you can hide.
Yes, sounds like something that might be handy for you, sis.
I could use it. Maybe I should get the sword.
Look, Dad gave you And Dad, he kind of winces as he says "Dad," but shakes his head. Look, Dad gave you some pointers on that, but you were by this time. I remember you being, you were nowhere near ready for an actual sword. A dagger, maybe, but not a sword.
I mean, I
Jonathan
do have.
will pull a dagger and toss it to Fenris.
You
Say
toss it
catch.
to Fenris?
Yep, just casually like toss it, handle first to him.
Fenris,
just say,
roll
catch.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
You have advantage because he said catch. So yeah, you're good. You catch the dagger, though. Not really your idea of a good time when someone tosses at you weapons.
Fuck's sake, Jonathan, be more careful. My sister's right there.
Oh, it's for her. I just chose to pass it to you because I trust you to catch it.
Fenris kind of presents it to her, hilt first. Here you go. Use this in the meantime, all right? And
Okay.
only if you absolutely need to.
She kind of seems to...
Remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll let you talk.
She seems to kind of handle it pretty well, as in kind of slashing it in the air, checking how it's how the build is.
Guess Dad taught you more than I thought he did.
Well, I trained on my own as well.
So that's what all the late night visits outside were about.
Maybe.
Does Mom know about that?
No.
That or she had a boyfriend.
I think we said she was teen, so I guess 14, 15. Does that sound about right, Tom?
Yeah.
Fenris won't actually say anything about that. He'll just kind of arch an eyebrow, but say nothing.
Don't know if I'm too late, but would it be possible I can take a look at the items that are left? If possible.
There are plenty of items. People are just asking me something, and then I will just give you something he offers. There are plenty of potions, though, if you want to go with potions. Or if you
could
want
also
these...
re-show the things we already talked about. I think though you would have seen most of them. Just back
Sorry, I don't
the adventure bag.
No, it's fine.
I hope it's not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it's not an issue. So this one, I'm guessing it will be bought. There was this one. There was this one. There was this one. And there was this one.
Oh, you forgot the Arcane Tome of Knowledge.
Nope, I did show it.
Oh, okay.
You just have it shown already hiding somewhere. That's why you don't see it.
Probably.
Why isn't it showing?
Forgot about the bag of adventure green.
What did it tell me?
The Ring of Company Pip did buy, so that one would have been.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
The Arcane Tome might actually be interested to you.
How much is it for the rope of hiding? Fenris will say to the shopkeeper, Jack.
Let me check. What's that? Give me a sec. Checking my PDF. Come on. Load up. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So... $900 gold.
Fenris will think for a few moments, look to his sister, and then he'll say, before I consider it, do you have any other items that might be of benefit to her in keeping her safe?
Mid-battle?
Definitely mid-battle, basically, but preferably a way to keep her out of the fighting entirely.
Run away?
Fenris, she can take care of herself, clearly. Come on.
I don't have any items that would be more beneficial, except for potions that might be beneficial for it one time or a couple of times, but yeah.
Fenris will kind of nod, but then he'll turn to Pip and say, Pip, if this was back on Faerun, certainly that's one thing, but this is Barovia, and I'm not taking any chances.
I get that, but she's also a person who has a say in things, and it seems like I just want to point that out, though.
You could see kind of Fenris's temper rising, but he kind of holds his tongue for the moment. He'll look to Jasmine and say, Pip is right to a certain extent. I'm trying to keep you out of the fighting. Like I said, like I explained to you before, this place is dangerous. Would you be happy to use the rope of hiding?
Yeah, I could use it. But it's very expensive.
As far as your safety is concerned, nothing's too expensive. And he'll fork out he'll say, I'll have to dip into the bag for this if everyone's okay.
I think it might be worth it. It would be one less thing to have to protect if we are ambushed.
Whatever helps.
Fenris will nod gratefully, and then he will dip into the bag and pull out 900 gold.
I do have one item that might be very interesting for you as adventurers. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called a bag of holding.
Fenris reach into a bag, constantly pulling out more gold.
Hey, Matthias, remember that plan we discussed at one time?
Matthias is not in the room, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just say it.
How much gold might you take for such an item?
Millions. Sorry, one second.
Damn, this bag of holding better have everything in it.
Everything. The
Refilled
called-
bag of holding.
It's the VIP primo bag, you know.
Of course.
It's the pay
Only-
Different sizes.
Only 500 bags of these have been stocked for the VIP items.
And of course, it's completely 2.0, that sort of thing.
Yeah. The book looks interesting to me, but it's like,
I think you'd only be able to get a cantrip out of it unless you're an arcane.
exactly. That's why I said not very druidy.
Well,
Am I the only
I mean,
one that
no,
can
you
use
can
it?
actually get from it up to 3rd level, since you're a spellcaster.
Oh,
It
Oh, I
depends.
thought it was on the arcane. Or did I?
No. It depends on what level of spell you are able to cast, not what type. It doesn't matter if you're arcane or not. It matters if you can do a certain level of spell.
The reason I didn't, out of character, the reason I didn't go for it is because I already have 2 attunement slots filled, so I'd rather go for some. Well, actually, do I still have 2 attunement? Well, anyway, that's neither here
I've
nor
got
there.
3.
Yeah.
I'm now a lot of attunement.
So
Jonathan's just gonna go
1,600
looking for
gold for
weapons.
the bag folding.
Does I require attunement?
Bag of holding?
Does
No.
what, sorry?
Jonathan will just hi Fenris, like thumbs up for the bag of holding.
Fenris looks pointedly at the bag of holding he's already got.
Jonathan will and
I mean, having one more doesn't exactly, it is not
Put one
exactly
into
a
the
bad
other.
thing.
No. It's too early for another plane hop.
I at least wouldn't argue against having one. But it depends on if you want to save the money for another purpose.
It's party gold at the end of the day, so we'll see how many people vote for the second bag of holding.
I mean, dude,
Well,
who thinks that they do think that you need it?
I think it would be good, but I would also hear if people have other items they want to buy first.
Jonathan's just currently looking around to see if there's any weapons.
I actually don't see any weapons around. Sorry.
Perhaps
There are a lot of potions and some scrolls. Sorry.
Perhaps you might have anything that can enhance offensive capability?
I have some potions.
Do tell which types.
Are you talking about close range or from afar?
So I would actually be interested in both types since I switch in between.
Well, let me just double check. I can give you a potion that would allow you to deal more damage for anyone close by.
Do tell.
Just 1 second. I accidentally closed it instead of copying it.
Nice.
Right. Let me add it into the list. There you go.
That's pretty good, to be fair.
Especially in this party.
It is a quite interesting potion, though I'm concerned about the light that might be caused. I am somewhat dependent on shadow.
Oh, it doesn't cause light. Read the item.
No, but
Oh,
yeah, I know. But it's more of a flavor thing, you know?
Okay. No, it's internal. The heat. It shouldn't radiate any light.
Interesting. I already got some ability with fire. So there's other people in that group. Perhaps I'm not exactly the right person for it, though.
So something
I
else,
feel-
perhaps.
Yes.
1 second. That is not it. That is not it. That is not it. I'm guessing you don't do magic.
I do not. I am manipulating bodily energies, also known as a monk. I make spell-like effects happen, but they are not spells.
I have a very rare potion that might be interesting for you. Though probably for a last resort kind of thing. Would you seek such a
Right.
thing?
It would probably pique my interest indeed.
Second.
Mm.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I do like that you said just pretty good.
Oh, this is alright, you know?
Bastard with this.
Just,
That-
I mean, since Micro is a potion maker in the other campaign, it's DC 35 to craft.
Yeah, it's
This-
basically impossible. Okay.
There's one thing I'd like to ask if he has.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Does he have any healing items or items that might help people recover from injuries?
Potions or items?
Both.
Potions he does. Items I need to check. Give me a second.
Okay, thank you.
if he has a staff of healing, definitely grab that.
Exactly. I just didn't want to interrupt anybody.
You
Well,
not
that was
interrupting your
definitely a
play.
bit of a hoof.
I know.
Alright. I do have an item that you guys might be interested in.
Hmm.
Let me show you. 1 second.
Oh, shinies. Also, side comment, but that ring of company, Jesus.
It fits Pip to a T.
Bought it.
Pip bought it already.
I can't.
Doesn't even need a tuning.
If nothing else, I suppose the light and disguise self spells could come in handy.
Oh, I mean, I already got light on my very bright pink of armor, but I'm thinking like actually disguise self would be really useful to hide the bright pink suit of armor, that like piece of armor.
True, but the light spell could be useful for Matthias.
Why? I got dark vision.
Sorry, not Matthias, bright scale. Apologies.
Sorry, I unfortunately do not have the capability of seeing too well in the dark.
You might. Okay, you're more than welcome to borrow the ring, but you know, you might want to wash it first.
That thing needs to be sterilized in a conclave.
I think after a
Also,
good
like,
sterilization, a proper cleaning, and maybe some cleansing prayers, I may be persuaded to use it.
That thing needs to be hallowed.
I'm assuming this ring has been places.
I mean, once Pip's done with it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're the image of one holding a ring at arm's length, like with their fingers. Not even wearing it yet, just.
Pair of tongues outstretched very far from the nose.
Especially since if you use the ring, it has that whole rotten egg smell.
I was about to.
Maybe Pip could just cast light on something bright scale can wear. Or hold.
How do you all know I'm not going to use the conjure up the lover feature to form a distraction and help us escape dangerous situations? Why do you
We
all
get to
assume that I'm going to use it?
Are we going to get to see what the boss is like now? Jeez.
I could see Pip totally using that ring for outside external activities.
Some extracurricular activities going on.
Too bad he doesn't sell material components, however. That would have been handy for both me and Matthias. Not Matthias. Why did I keep saying Matthias? Me and Brightscale.
1 second, I need to connect my headphones to electricity before they run out.
I did check, because I know, Matthias, you were... for God's sake, Brightscale! I know you were looking for a material component for one of the summoning spells, so that's why I was asking if he had any, because I had one in mind for another summoning spell, but unfortunately he doesn't.
Alright. Oh, I forgot one thing before I show you.
I can just hear the rapid fire typing.
I know, right?
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I forgot to actually write how it renews. 1 second.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Also, Tom, you might want to add for the healing word and cure wounds cast how the HPs recover, what level spell, rather, they are cast at.
At first level.
Okay.
Whatever level they are, I'm sure. Yeah.
So here you go.
That's actually pretty good, to be fair. More healing's always handy. If you're not considering it, I probably would. Right scale. How much would this kind of item go for?
1 second.
I just realized I was muted. This?
Yeah.
I'm interested in the price of the potion as well, like the time dilation potion, too.
Let me check how much I have out of character, obviously.
There's also the group loot, so you have more gold too.
We've all been spending from our common funds we've acquired.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll make sure to start dumping in there then. Where? Here it is.
Beans under the bed, I think.
1 second, I'm just checking the thingy. Alright. Well, this item is not cheap. I am in the wrong place. Very nice. You boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
By the way, I just wanted to say, by the way, guys, thanks for being so awesome. I feel much better after that work call. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you all.
You're welcome. Anytime. I know what it's like to have bad days, especially when you're doing some kind of office work.
Oh, yeah. It's appreciated.
Yeah, we're sending you hugs over the internet because sometimes.
No, sometimes a proper hug's all that's needed. I much appreciate it. Returned.
That 2,500 gold for that is I actually would consider worth it, but it's up to you, Matthias. Brightscale. Why do I keep saying Matthias? God damn it!
It's okay.
I've got 389 gold to contribute if need be.
And then I'm checking how much gold I
for
have.
the time dilation potion is my question, though.
Yeah, I'm now going to tell you. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
So time dilation is okay. Oh boy.
So I have 130 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Not that much.
We have 4,615 in group funds as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. How much do we have in the group?
4,615.
Okay. So we have enough for those 2 items if we do not go for the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'd be very interested in having the time dilation potion. I'm in the first place quite fast. I have a base speed of 45,
Yeah.
And I can do my shadow step, every round. And technically, I guess I would be able to do it twice every round because of the 2 actions. So I could both use it to fight, but I could also use it to get somewhere really quickly if I needed to.
I do hope you read the last part, the last section.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get stunned for an hour. Like you basically double time for an hour and then 0 time for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You pop it as a last resort to get the
It's
hell out
borrowed
of
time. Yeah.
I would definitely say both are worth it. It depends on the rest of the group, I suppose. The only other thing I will ask, do you by any have chat items which will grant a version of dark vision? Because unfortunately, 2 of our companions could could use something like that.
1 second. Dee.
Goggles of night, but separated into monocles.
Monocles of night.
Oh.
So this is this. So I do have something for that. I have goggles of night.
Oh,
Which ones are the ones that Jonathan has again?
No.
Goggles of night. Oh, yeah. How much for those?
1 second, I'm just calculating here how much it is.
Oh, is it goggles of night or night vision goggles, Tom?
Goggles of night.
Okay.
Bias is coming back in. A bit cleaner, but a bit spaced out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this comes down to decisions. The 1,500 gold would be handy for Matthias. The goggles of night would be handy for Bright Scale to allow him to see without having to rely on using a spell or other people using spells.
Yeah.
However, it's 1,500 gold. The Rod of Light Internal, that's 2,500 if we want, and it's definitely a beneficial item, but so is the Time Dilation Potion at 1,200 gold.
1 second, I will tell you. Riff.
Honestly, it's wherever we think it works. I don't want to take it if anyone needs something particularly.
Don't swap items as needed. It's not like they're permanently soul locked you.
It depends on what our most pressing need. Do we need between the two? Okay, I would definitely think that the Rod of Light Eternal, especially the Death Ward effect on it, would definitely be handy for the group to have. Especially on someone who will become our main healer. Yeah, especially on someone who will basically be our main healer. But at the same time, you could use the Goggles of Night because Dark Vision is definitely going to be a problem going forward.
We've got constant light sources, haven't we?
I think the night vision is something we can deal with. I am able to cast Dark Vision on people if I don't misremember.
True.
With my stuff.
Skysail, you have access to dark vision as a spell as well.
Yeah, same as me. Yeah, so we both have access to dark vision. So
I think dark vision is less of an issue than the other things. I don't think it's as valuable. Like, while it's really nice, it's not as valuable as the other things.
To me, it comes down to like the rod, which has frequent uses, or the potion, which we can use if we have one big mega super boss thing that we need.
Well, the thing is, we have 4,000 gold, so in the common, so we can take the rod of eternal light and one other the grander price items at least easily.
Okay.
If we want the arcane tome as well, that's also 1,500.
That's another bit of like I'll just say like I have 85 gold in total. That's my own personal wealth. So I can't really add much more. I would argue for getting the time dilation potion because I think it's very valuable in a pinch, you know?
Yeah.
I think getting the Rod of the Rod of the Light Eternal is also quite good. I think it's a lot of money. So
Yeah.
I think it's like the question between getting the Rod of Eternal Light or getting the goggles and the arcane tome or something like that, you know, because we could squeeze out the gold to get the last 3 items and not the Rod of the Light Eternal, but yeah.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't get the goggles. I don't think we need them.
The goggles, I think, is the least pressing item because we have multiple ways of accommodating it that need otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could save money.
Okay. I also realized, actually...
I'd just like to remind you that I don't give magic shops very often, just so you remember.
Tom, would he be willing to barter with other magical items?
I was going to ask that, yeah.
You can offer, I can tell you.
I've got a potion of fire breath.
No, he doesn't seek that.
Okay.
Just to be clear, he has a personality, and I'm going to accept things that he's interested in.
Yeah.
I have this ring. I'm going to be upfront about it with you about it. It is cursed, but it is a ring of feather falling with a odd drawback of stunning the user, possibly.
How much do you want for it?
How much do I think the item would be? Well, with the feather falling aspect at least, how much would I think the item would be worth, Tom? Because I'm not 100% sure where to go on that.
If you want to get some idea, you have the magic item crafting PDF.
Yeah, 1 second.
So a first level spell is a common item.
I think the feather falling class is uncommon or rare because it's constant. It's a unlimited cap.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what the PDF says.
I think, sorry, it's just the Ring of Feather Falling's a DM guide weapon. I think it's classed as rare, which is why I was asking.
Ring of Feather Fall is rare? Oh, because it's...
I think so.
If it's unlimited cast, it's not consumed.
Let's see.
It's reusable. Which
is
why that's
a rare item, and it's also attuned.
Yeah. It's got that whole nasty stun side effect, which is the reason I removed it. For a rare item, then. Let me have a look at your guide. Well, it would be... I think I would treat it more as an uncommon item because of the stun side effect, I suppose.
Would he have any... Oh, yeah, you didn't have a price.
Sorry? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I have to get the PDF up first, so bear with me.
Okay. Then I'm
just reading
while
all these
you are saying that you're waiting. Let me see. Would you be interested in a scroll of sending at all?
Yes. I would offer you 250 gold.
Would I know the relative value if that's a decent price or no?
So generally, okay, so it's very general because it's not actually accurate because it depends also on the spell. But normally, it's at least 100 gold per level.
Right, and I forget what level this spell is.
But there are outliers such as Witch or stuff like that that don't go according to that price.
Yeah.
It would be a third level spell, so 300.
So it's not a terrible price then. It's like he needs to earn his money too, you know.
It's up to you if you want to accept.
Where is that?
Okay.
All right, I'll keep it as a option if we need to barter to reach a price point.
Very well. Mike, you wanted to say something?
No, I was just commenting. No.
Tom, the link for the those are audio episodes. No wonder I'm looking at the wrong thing. Never mind.
You get to go into Homebrew. I can tell you the price if you want.
Yeah, I'm just going. I just found it. Magic items. I'm looking. The magic item PDF. I'm looking at, right?
Yep, magic item crafting. And then you need to combine basically base material preparation and enchanting cost and time.
Yeah, can you tell me what the price is on that? That might take me a while.
So you want to go to uncommon?
Yeah, just because of the stun side effect.
Uncommon would be 1,300 gold. 300 gold.
I can offer it up for. And he thinks about it. I'll offer it for 1,000 gold.
It's a nice side effect. How often does it happen?
I'm not actually sure at all because I just had to roll for it, so I'm not quite sure how often it happens. Is it every time the item's used?
Don't know. If you don't know, you don't know.
I've only ever had it happen to me once.
I see. And how many times did you use it?
At least 3 or 4.
So random in a way.
It is.
I'll give you 800 for it. Random is hard to work with in regards to selling.
I think then with me trading in the scroll of sending and that item, we reach the price of the time dilation potion. Exactly. I can add 50 gold to compensate that discrepancy.
Yeah, I think let's go for it. And I'll hand over the ring of Feather Falling.
You will take it.
And the scroll of sending plus 50 gold from my own personal wealth.
Sure. So you get the potion.
And then the potion of the time dilation I would receive.
Yep.
Then I do believe we would have the gold left in our common funds for the Rod of Light Eternal and the Arcade Dome.
Indeed. One last question. Yes. We're looking for... Fenris will look to Pip and kind of nods to him. We're looking for items that might produce an aura of hope. Do you know anything about those?
He seems to grin. I will not help you with something that might be against the kingdom.
Can we trust your discretion then, if nothing else?
My discretion costs money.
How much?
Well, there are 6 of you. 100 for each.
Does the vial of holy water suit your taste?
Yeah, but it's not. It won't cover 600 gold.
Over 300.
Sorry?
How much would my vial help?
I can't recall how much is it in the book.
I don't know. I'm just asking from items I have, so
I know.
I'm blind at this moment. Yeah.
Check that back of holding actually, because I think there's something in there.
What item did you say? Holy water?
Oh, yeah, vial of holy water.
Holy water is 25 gold.
Okay. I can then scrounge up like the worth of 100 gold between my platinum pieces, silver pieces, and that holy vial, so I can cover myself basically.
I can cover myself with 100 gold as well. Does anyone need coverage in that regard?
I believe Griff just offered 300. So.
Griff, you said the 300?
Yeah. Yep, 300.
And we're still missing 100.
Matthias.
Who else is willing to contribute 100?
I can put another 89 in, but that's all my gold gone.
I'll chip in 100.
So, yeah. So what is the 100 that you are giving, Sonora? Because you said 25 from the holy water. So
I have 25, and then I have 5 platinum pieces, which is 50.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have silver and gold coins enough to cover the rest of the 25.
Very well.
Leaving me with a little bit of change.
He says, I thank you for your contribution.
And we can trust your discretion in regards to our question in that regard.
What question?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Shall we do the remaining trade that we have talked about?
Yes, I think that would be beneficial. Do you want this arcane tome, Matthias?
I don't think you have the gold for it.
We do a bit in the party gold.
No, because you're going for the Rod of Light Internal and the Goggles of Light.
We have
the Goggles of Light.
4,000.
No, okay, never mind. Yeah.
No goggles of light, no.
Yeah.
No goggles.
Everyone agreed for those items?
Believe so.
I need a yes from Mike. Mike? Poke?
Yes?
You okay with those 2 items to be bought by the group?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Alright. And Opsid? You good?
Just to confirm, the items were what again? Just so I'm
the Rod of
Arcane
Light
Tome
Eternal.
and Rod.
That's perfectly fine.
Opsid?
Yep.
Do you confirm both, just to make sure that everyone is agreeing?
Do you agree to sell your soul?
Jonathan will sell his soul.
All right. So yeah, I'll minus 4,000 gold then, because that's exactly how much it would be for both those items.
So how much gold do you guys have still in the party loot?
615.
Nice. I've taken all your gold.
Tom's spiritual animal is a loot goblin.
Tell me about it.
Now to murder the shopkeeper and take all
So
our
I
gold
believe
back.
It would have been amazing if you guys have not traveled northwards, because you would have missed this shop.
Yeah.
I believe we are giving Brightscale the out of Light
Arcane
Eternal.
Tome, yeah. Well,
no,
who's
the Arcane
taking
Tome
it
is going to Matthias.
to
Lord of
Matthias,
Light Eternal is going to Matthias. Sorry, Brightscale, because he's going to
Both
probably
called
gonna be.
Matthias today.
I know, right? He's going to be probably most likely the main healer.
Brightscale, could you
Alright,
change your
yeah.
name now to Matthias so we will completely be
Matthias
confused why?
Brightscale.
One and the same.
So it would be so confusing
I
if
know.
two characters would be the same name. One would be the last name, one would be the first name. Just confusing everyone.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
very confusing because
Wow.
Matthias has another last name.
Yeah.
Another last name? He has a last name.
Alright, once you all write your loot, there's still 600 gold. If you want to buy potions of healing or such, let me know.
Potions of healing are 50 apiece, aren't they, normally?
Well,
Depends on rarity
If
of
you
the
want-
shop and
if you want the
type and quality and
Regular ones.
he will ask for 60 per potion.
Is it worth having some to spread around, do you think?
I mean, do remember that the Rod of Light internal is only requires a minimum, so it means that if Bright Scale goes down, no one can use it in order to help the others.
Yeah.
right. It's not an item you can pick up.
I already have healing potions. I have a couple of them.
I should be able to create some more as well.
I still have
And
the pearl.
Yeah, those should last at least 1, maybe 2 more days. But Bright Scale, if you're willing to help, we could get the components. We can make more healing potions together. I believe you should have some herbalism training, right?
Yes, I do.
So,
I don't know that healing potions are pressing for our group.
who needs healing anyways?
Healing quite important.
Nah, you ask Jonathan. He's fine without healing.
Plus, I suppose if anyone dies, Sid Mari has the Rod of Resurrection, right? Or something like that.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And plus, and your... How many... Actually, the Rinna spell store, and which spells do you have stored inside of it at the moment?
I believe I used them. I actually don't have anything right now, as far as I remember, unless we wrote it on the handout. Did we write it on the spell? Because it doesn't say in my sheet here.
What?
I think I had a fireball at some point.
Okay. Remind Fenris to on the next
Yeah.
when we're taking the long rest to recast stuff into it.
Ring of spell storing is here. Yeah, it doesn't say that we have it on the item description. It doesn't say in my sheet, so I'm guessing I used the spell.
Okay. Well, I think that's it as far as items where I'm concerned. That I basically went for that rope for Fenris's sister to keep her safe, and the explorer's pack for her.
So, all right. So let me just do one thing. Closing here. A lot of things that I opened because I needed all the things. And where are you?
Actually, remind me as well. I need to cast on the multi-use scroll paper.
I also have that, yes.
Where is the?
I don't think we ever got around to actually inscribing that one.
Not your one, no.
I just have it.
Right, so remind me, rid of spell storing and we multi-use scroll paper. I need to cast spells on them.
Just remind me the name of your the sister of Fenris.
Jasmine. So she's got in total she's got an explorer's pack, a dagger, and that rope of hiding. Oh, and the children's toy.
And a dagger that was given by Opposite.
Yeah. The children's torch toy, she has that as well.
The children's toy.
Yeah, it was hers, which I gave to her after.
The memento he had with him himself, he handed it back to her when being.
It's a magical item that does require attunements as well. I'll paste the description if you need it.
Yep. And the... Just make I made a sheet for her since we're adding stuff on her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's this one. Cool. I like it. Anyways. Yeah. That was an interesting session. A lot of trading. And I took all your money.
And I do believe I now have a healing stick.
You have a rod.
I have a book rod.
It's a very hard rod.
Question about the healing stick.
Yes, go on.
Do you beat people with it to heal them?
I mean, I was thinking more of like a loving boop, but I guess that could work.
I mean, it also
hurt, dip, shit.
I mean, just like the staff of healing from Final Fantasy,
hammer of mending from Tuesdays.
Hammer the point across.
It would be very amusing if I wrote that you need to hit the creature, not to heal him.
At that point, Brightscale would probably give the item to someone else. He's very much not about the violence.
Though, do you want to use the 10? Do you want to use the 10 charges that injure you for 12d8 HP?
Oh, jeez.
I'm curious.
It might kill you outright, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
You might want to avoid that particular effect unless you have really no other option and want to take a roll of the dice.
I'm just going to see what would happen if I rolled 12d8 right now.
Watch him get max. Jesus.
I would actually hit 0 HP.
Which would trigger its back up to 1 HP.
It wouldn't do that to me, but it would get close.
Do I need to attune this to me? Also,
well, no, it would actually not put you back to 1 HP because the last sentence in the 10 charges. HP cannot be recovered until a long rest.
Gotcha.
So he would
you die, but with 110 HP.
No, you're just dead because 10 HP is not
if
HP.
Your normal HP, if your normal HP is 0, but your temp HP is 100, you're still dead.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't necessarily be outright dead. It would just be knocked out. And as long as someone stabilizes you, you're okay. You just won't be any good.
Oh, you can't recover. You can't be recovered since you can't recover HP.
You're remaining. But you're remaining at 0 HP, no matter how much they try and stabilize your unconscious state, they would have to continuously heal you.
Yeah.
If you're stabilized, don't you remain at 0 HP anyway?
No, because then you are going to 1 HP once you're stabilized. Though you do take 1d4
when you wake up or not. Yeah. You roll how long you're still snoozing whenever you're stabilized and go to 1 HP. Usually it's D4 to see if you sleep 1, 2, 3, or 4 hours.
Actually, I'm actually curious now. Would it actually be beneficial for Pip? Because he has the most HP, if I remember correctly.
I think, unless Matthias has gotten beat, I think he does.
I forgot if I asked, but do I need to
only 60, never mind.
Yes.
You do.
Requires attunement.
It says at the top of the item's description, requires attunement.
Okay. How would I go about that?
During a long rest.
You need to take a short rest in order to attune, or long rest.
Oh, yeah, even a short rest. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you can only have 3 items total attuned. Even if it's a cursed item that attunes to you, it takes one of your attunement slots usually.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is the third item?
I don't know. You need to tell me.
You should mark items in your inventory. I usually parentheses A in the naming, so I can quickly scroll over.
This is the second item. Just make a mark.
I mean, you can have them on you, but you can't just not be attuned to more than 3 at a time. So you would have to then unattune one, reattune to another.
Got you.
So the other thing you need to remember is to keep track of the charges. I would suggest
Make a
you...
resource field on the
Yeah.
top right. And yeah.
Now remember to tell me every long rest when you want to recover a charge that you need to roll for it. So, when you will start using the charges, you will need to roll every night to see how many if you recover.
I mean, he starts with 10, right? So he
20.
should start recharge. Oh, he starts with 20. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How many charges does it hold?
20.
Oh, boo.
Charge it all up,
Just so it doesn't get confusing, Tom, it might be worth removing stuff we haven't bought, like the Ring of Soul Binding, for example.
Sure. No one has written it in, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's on the miscellaneous list. It's just to keep those tidy, that's all.
Sure. So we're removing
the Ring of
slow
Soul
burning.
Binding, slow burning, yeah. Bag of random junk, bag of adventuring.
I thought that someone will buy the random junk, but okay.
I was tempted.
It's
The
not a bad item.
minimum possible time for... Well, it's not a bad item. But the minimum possible time for the item is too inconsistent for my taste.
Mm-hmm. Ring of the Company was also not... Oh, wait. Ring of Company was bought. Bag of
Pip
Adventuring
took that
wasn't bought.
The night vision goggles at the top could possibly be removed as well.
Don't someone have them?
No, Jonathan took the goggles of night, not the night vision goggles.
Mm-hmm.
I have goggles of night.
Mm-hmm.
I've had them for quite a while.
Does Pip still have the potion of wind sprouted? Because I think he's the one who took that.
I might have traded it in. Yeah, I did have it at one point, but I traded it for something. I can't remember what. It's gone.
Fire breath potion, you still got that.
I have that, yeah.
We have multi-scroll paper that we both have. The scroll of renewable magic, I think, needs to be removed, Tom, unless someone actually took that. I don't think anyone did.
It wasn't from today, but I can remove it.
The Skull of Renewable Magic is the one that I have.
Oh, okay. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah.
Also, Liam, if you ever want your rope back, you can just ask for it.
I've got rope in my bag of holding, it's fine.
Okay.
It would be so funny if you get into an anti-magic zone with all those things in the... Because you just won't be able to draw anything from it.
I think... Oh, and I suppose the Ring of Feather Falling can go now, Tom.
Ah. Won't you miss it?
Not especially, no. Not with the whole, I'm going to stun you every chance I get.
Hey, there was actually a logic to it, you just never figured it out.
Unless we manage to get back to the cave and it happens to be still there, I think the clockwork amulet could go as well.
Anything else?
Sleazed up Rain, I think Pip traded that ages ago. That would have been actually handy for Jonathan, to be honest.
The what, sorry?
The Sleazed up Rain, the one which basically requires attunement and protects you from aging effects.
I don't think I ever had that.
You did at one point, but I think you got rid of it.
Does someone still have the Ring of Teleportation?
I have it.
I handed it to Jonathan, I was going to say, yeah.
Ring of Zeras, someone has it?
That's
me.
Yeah.
Yep. Ring of Flersha?
I have that.
Okay. And Ring of Spell Storing is also on you. Ring of Mysterious Protections?
Yeah, who has that? I don't know anyone who has that one.
Nope.
It's Bright Scales.
Okay, so technically Bright Scales got 3 items then, is that right? Pre-attunement items, I mean.
He's got the rod, the ring.
Oh, the scroll of new battle magic doesn't require attunement. So he's got 3 magical items, but 2 of them are attunement based.
Yeah, I know the ring is attuned, I think.
Yeah, I usually, to keep track of that, will write like, parentheses A in the naming of the item in my character sheet.
So, Mike, in order to help you,
Yeah, something like that.
I've put your resource that is called Rod of Light Internal.
Oh, that was you that put it there. Thank you.
Yes. And you have the total upstairs, and then you have how many currently. So when you will use it, or when you will be recovering from, 0 HP to 1, that would reduce you by 5. You just reduce from the how much you have currently in it. And then once you do get to below the 20, do remember every long rest to ask me to roll in order to get back some charges.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll make a little note here to remind you.
The bag of random junk is still on the miscellaneous list. That needs to be removed as well.
I don't want to.
It's an excellent item. We should get that as a freebie for buying so much, spending so much gold.
No. Too good.
Oh.
Was it with
Best
the long
item.
rest, right?
Yes.
It was a non-attunement item.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Just saying. I love that item.
Potion of Memories. I think I was going to look to possibly create that at some point, so that we can keep that one for the time being. Got the fire. Yeah, I think I've still got Tish and Boom flasks. So
You haven't yet used them. So rude.
I have. No, I went to, and then got interrupted.
I also have a healer's kit, but that's good to know. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I earned so much money.
So much money.
Just so Mike, and also, I think that Griff already knows me and enough time. Magic stores of items is very rare that I actually put in front of the players. So don't base yourself on finding more of these often. Just say.
Oh yeah, that's why I was pretty interested in the rod when I saw
I'm
it.
just saying, just so you know, for you to know, kind of thing.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bad he didn't have any nature-based or druidic items, but it is what it is.
There is a reason for everything.
For him, as long as he can keep you guys alive, he thinks he's doing his job.
True.
So for those watching, thank you very much for joining us. Will we be having a session in 2 weeks?
Let me see. 2 weeks is the 13th. I should be okay with the 13th.
Let me just double check that I am also okay. 13, I should be okay.
Yeah, same.
I should be.
I'm checking my schedule right now. In 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
13. Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Depending on how my work wants me to be the start of the end of the week, I'll either have to miss my Thursday or my Monday D&D. Guessing it'll have to be Thursday. So that means I'm available on the 13th, yes.
So
what about you, Ben?
Ben?
Yeah, I'm good.
Upton?
I really am excited to put these things into use.
13th, I think we said.
Yes.
Yeah, 13th October, yeah.
If anything changes in that time, I'll let you guys know.
For next session,
Just
I normally don't do this, but I will say, prepare yourself for fighting.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so that would be it. I would suggest that between sessions you guys can, change your spells and such, since you did have a long rest, so arrange your spells as you see fit. Yeah. Just because the way out of this island will have some battle into it.
And so. I'm guessing we would take at least a short rest at this place, if not a long rest at this, nice respite. So if people need to attune or unattune, they also have a moment for that.
Short rest for sure.
Yeah.
Are we going to fight because I threatened to rob this person?
Oh, you did?
So
Our character
you should
said,
try
"What's this
to
problem?"
you should try to rob a magic store place. I would love you to try. I know
Glad we're
that.
not healing
Yeah.
you.
Let's just say that they have many protections going on when they open a magic shop.
Literally
thank you very
hunted
much.
hags.
Thank you very much for
Say
having
it.
joined us. We shall continue in 2 weeks. Good night and see you next time.
What I